Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Beck. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Here's a gift to Peoples. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. Really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio?
Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They'll run it. It's Hansen. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't shown great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a third and short situation, will they do it again? They'll still have fourth down afterwards, but they're being pretty stubborn with the run game.
A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding some...
Finding some room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. On the ground, it's Rodgers. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back has him. Picks up the first down. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Rodgers. Makes his man miss. Oh, out of space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Man, we're seeing the tight end use more. Passing game, you see him moving inside, you see him moving outside, you see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for room, it's Rodgers. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Tackled there by the defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the read. He's going to keep it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
The give on the counter. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Find some fresh air. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. The quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Say it. Bringing the heat. He makes the grab. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, check it. Check. Check. Freeze. Bubba.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
On the move, it's Jackson. Headed to the end zone, and he walks us in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Looking for a big play. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Complete in the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Huge
cannot get any more wide open than that. He had his receiver open, throws the ball. You think, we're walking in for 6, and he drops it right in his hands. Yeah, those are killers. So hard to make big plays. Man, you can't give those up.
The pass ball is incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it down the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Caught, and he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Snap it to the back. Down that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. The screen, he can go. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Jackson. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Push down for the tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Maybe some room here, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeye! These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Punk.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Oh, he's got some space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. To the air, it's Beck. Fires quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for him.
Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's West. He'll toss it. Maybe a crease. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll try the counter. Makes a man miss. Snowed under by the defense. And the Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sayin on the play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Breaks gets into the open. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He might want another play. Throwing, say it. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give on the inside. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Running inside. It's Peoples. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. place to start for this offense. Dante Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Looking down the middle. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Moore. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Tide with the 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And they got it. This drive was rolling and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT. Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. He's looking to pass. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Moore. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime. They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a third overtime. Throwing Moore. They cannot convert. A defensive stop will end